Hello viewers and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network, and it's very interesting to note that Zimbabwe Parks and Wildlife, they've stopped the Chinese who were actually exploring in HWANGE National Park. And in a letter from the Zim Parks through its spokesperson Tinashe Farao, they've instructed the Ministry of Mines to cancel all the prospectus licenses for Chinese companies right there in HWANGE today, now, and in the future. So let us take a look on what they said in their statement.
Zimbabwe Parks and Wildlife Management Authority, Zim Parks, urges the Ministry of Mines and Mining Development to cancel the application for an exclusive prospecting of mining activities in HWANGE National Park, specifically targeting the Cinematella Black Rhino Intensive Protection Zone, and never to entertain such applications in future. This area is a critical habitat for black rhinos and currently supports a growing population of this endangered species, which is listed under the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Flora and Fauna CITES Appendix 1. Needless to mention that the proposed mining project will actually increase the risk of species extinction, and prospects of population recovery will be negatively affected. The proposed mining project poses a significant threat, worsening the degradation of land, a critical concern for Zim Parks, which has a mandate to ensure that at least 30% of degraded terrestrial, inland water, and ecosystems are restored by 2030. While we have made substantial progress in reviving wildlife populations across the nation, the introduction of mining activities in this vital area would undermine ecological conditions essential for wildlife survival and reproduction. This compromise will hinder our ongoing efforts to maintain and restore healthy populations of wildlife. Approving mining in this zone would not only contradict Zim Parks' conservation mandate but also tarnish Zimbabwe's reputation regionally and internationally as a world leader in sustainable conservation. It is important to note that tourism is a major revenue generator for the country, and our operations significantly rely on the revenue generated from tourism through leased concessions. Thus, any mining operations introduced could adversely affect our ability to deliver quality experiences for tourists. Furthermore, mining activities are known to create air, noise, and land pollution, which detrimentally impact visitor experiences and disrupt wildlife movement, not mentioning the increased cases of poaching. Cinematella is home to the Bambusi ruins, which hold historical and cultural significance for the Namibian-speaking communities dating back to the 18th century. Traditional leaders from the region visit the area annually to conduct cultural rituals and rain-making ceremonies. HWANGE National Park is home to Africa's second-largest elephant population, and mining may interfere with the flow of groundwater, threatening vital water sources relied upon by our wildlife. This disruption can worsen existing water shortages, leading to increased mortality rates in species and heightened human-wildlife conflict in surrounding communities. We will continue to advocate for the safeguarding of critical wildlife habitats and uphold our commitment to conservation for the benefit of all Zimbabweans and future generations.
So for a very long time, we have been taken for granted by these people who just do their own things without consulting relevant ministries. For example, the Ministry of Mines, they need to rope in the Wildlife Management Department, because these are the people who are in direct control of our national parks. Then also they need to rope in the Environment Department, which means all these departments, they have to contribute, they have to put an input in all these issues. But when you look at it, it seems as if there are people who are more important than the others in this government. They simply make their decisions. They don't care about the environmental impact. They don't care about the nature. They don't care about other activities which are happening in and around the country. So, this is the best decision taken so far. But we need to ask questions. Will the politics not override this decision taken by Zim Parks? Because our politics is dirty. We have seen our politicians always doing things which are illegal, and they don't care about directives given by certain departments. They don't care about what the law says. So it's positive. We will continue to watch and see, but at this point in time, we need to give Zim Parks credit.